We are living in a time that will be known as the dark time of democracy. With all the corrupt politicians, we might as well be living in an autocracy. Policies that catalyze inequality trickle out of the greedy hands of the polity, while our society becomes more atomized and foolishly blind as it descends into idiocracy. While society is spoon-fed and groomed to defend and cast doom on one another, ideas fluctuate, arguments change, and who is the enemy seems to be rearranged daily. Now more than ever we are tapped into the digital age, and what should have created freedom has us caged. Our minds could have been open to the plethora of knowledge in the ether of the internet. Instead we are victims of the algorithms based on what we like and what others confirm. People argue about pronouns while people burn in conflicts and war zones. To me it's absurd, and it's unknown as to why the terms masculine and feminine are not conceptualized in their lexicon. You don't have to be a trans woman to put a dress on. You're framed. We are all just humans, all the same. We shit, we breathe, and we ingest. I'm not just saying this in jest. It's time we start digesting the bitter pills that don't stroke our egos and give us cheap thrills. So be still, hear me when I say validation is a beautiful thing, but if we just go down the track of listening to what we want to hear, we ain't ever gonna have the society, the wings required to fly away from this god-awful time. Although we can lay blame at the political doors at number 11 or on the US shores, we gotta realize that we are rotten to the core in this time of abundance and the metal birds that roar. With the absence of grinding daily chores, all the amenities as we leisure around a few trees. I am not taking a moral high ground, I'm trying to take it center stage. Society has taken every debate and made it into an emotional and volatile. So even the slightest misrepresentation gets people enraged. What was chalk and cheese is now like 50 shades of God. Help me please. While our earth is on its last knees, we are arguing about the thing hanging between our humans' knees. Goodness gracious, don't hate on me please. Society is broken on so many levels, with malevolent crime at every level. It's as if society has hit a plateau where hedonism is the only thing we roll, where rappers drop every beat about some dude's car or woman they stole. Rarely do we bestow words of wisdom that help society or people's hearts grow. Bring back Charlie Chaplin and Louis Theroux. Critical thinking and logical analysis are seen as uncool. Society has been drip-fed bullshit from the media. Society is in hysteria. They said, fuck the patriarchy. In fact, they screamed it and it was a cacophony. It truly highlights our idiocracy. Patriarchy is very different from retributive masculinity. Fathers are just trying to bring in the bacon and build some train lines and a sewer, and for millennia been down mines. Everyone is trying to reclaim this generation, screaming that the time is now and the world is mine. This world has matriarchy and patriarchy. The woman who rallied the war cry against patriarchy is a multi-millionaire, flapping her flapper wings like she just don't care about the soldiers, the firefighters, the men in the mines for that matter. Is hysterical from the other side. In some nations, women truly are subordinate and subservient. No education, no chances of meritocracy, no moments to sing on stage and indulge in the hypocrisy. Perhaps my perspective needs to be reformed. I will not be influenced by the constant flux of the changing societal norms. I will carry with me the feelings I have been gifted by a love of history and heritage. Civilization in my heart will live. Patriarchy and matriarchy should live side by side. Never should one create a rallying cry against the concept of societal roles. We are all fallible humans and we all let shit get out of hand. Just don't blame it on the hard-working man. This is about financial corruption, not patriarchy. If you don't heed the words of people like me, we may descend into anarchy. You may be listening with your blind pack mentality, or you may just listen to my words and recognize that this is one excerpt, it's not me in totality. I respect humans, I respect society, I respect history, I respect scientific development, and I respect humanity's God.